death of Romeo and Juliet, the families discuss the end of their feud and realize the depths on Romeo and Juliet's affection for each other. This takes place outside the tomb of the Capulets in the morning. Let's take a look.
I will be brief because I'm not going to live long enough to tell a boring story. Romeo, who lies there dead, was the husband of that Juliet, and she who lies there dead was that Romeo's faithful wife. I married them. Their secret wedding day was the day Tybalt died. His untimely death caused the bridegroom to be banished from the city. Juliet was sad because Romeo was gone, not because of Tybalt's death. To cure her sadness, you arranged a marriage for her and Count Paris. Me, and looking wild, she asked me to devise a plan to get her out of this second marriage. She threatened to kill herself in my cell if I did not help her. So I gave her a sleeping potion that I mixed with my special skills. It worked as planned. She seemed to everyone to be dead. In the meantime, I wrote to Romeo and told him to come here on his awful night to help remove her from her temporary grave when the sleeping potion wore out. But the man who carried my letter, Friar John, was held up by an accident. Last night he gave me the letter back, so I came here alone at the hour where she was supposed to wake. I came to take her out of her family's tomb, hoping to hide her in my cell until I can make contact with Romeo. By the time I got there, just a few minutes before Juliet woke up, Paris and Romeo were already dead.
I've always known you'd be a holy man. Where's Romeo, man? What does he have to say about this?
I brought my master news of Juliet's death, and then he rode from Mantua here to this tomb. Earlier this morning, he asked me to give this letter to his father. When he went into the vault, he threatened me with death if I didn't leave him alone there.
Give me this letter. I'll look at it. Where's the Count's page, and who called the watch? Boy, what was your master doing there?
He came with flowers to spread on his lady's grave, and he asked me to stand far away and leave him alone, and so I did. Then someone with a torch came to open the tomb. So my master drew on him, and then I ran away to call the watch.
This letter confirms the friar's account. It describes the course of their love and mentions the news of her death. Here, he writes that he bought poison from a poor pharmacist. He brought the poison to him to his vault to die and lie with Juliet. Where are his enemies? Capulet, Montague! Do you see what this great evil results from your hate? Heavens has figured out a way to kill your joys with love. Because I looked that other way when your feud flared up, I've lost several members of my family as well.
Oh, Brother Montague, give me your hand. This is my daughter's dowry. I can ask you for nothing more.
But I can give you more. I'll raise her stature in pure gold. As long as this city is called Verona, there will be no figure praised more than that of true and faithful Juliet.
The statue I'll make of Romeo to lie beside his Juliet will be just as rich. They were poor sacrifices of our rivalry.
We settled a dark peace this morning. The sun is too sad to show itself. Let's go. Go talk about these sad things some more. Someone will be pardoned and some will be punished. There was never a story more full of a pain than the story of Romeo and Juliet.